Hello, my name is Christopher. In this video presentation, the subject is Supplier Quality Analysis. The source material content originates from Microsoft Power BI blog article by Michelle Hart. This industry sample dashboard and underlying report focuses on one of the typical supply chain challenges, supplier quality analysis. Two primary metrics are at play in this analysis: total number of defects and the total downtime that these defects caused. The sample has two main objectives: understand who the best and the worst suppliers are with respect to quality. The second is to identify which plants do a better job finding and rejecting defects to minimize downtime. This sample is part of a series that illustrates how you can use Power BI with business-oriented data, reports and dashboards. This is real data from Obvious and has been anonymized. Let's analyze the downtime caused by defective materials and see which vendors are responsible. 1. On the dashboard, I'll select the total defect quantity number tile or the total downtime minutes number tile. The Supplier Quality Analysis Sample Report opens the Downtime Analysis page. Notice I have 33 million total defect pieces, and the total downtime caused by these defect pieces is 77,000 minutes. Some materials have fewer defect pieces, but they can cause a huge delay resulting in larger downtime. Let's explore them on the report page. 2. Looking at the total downtime minutes line in the defects and downtime minimum by material type combo chart, we see congruent materials cause the most downtime. 3. I'll select the congruent column in the same combo chart to see which plants are impacted most by this defect and which vendor is responsible. 4. I'll select individual plants in the map to see which vendor or material is responsible for the downtime at that plant. Let's try to find which are the worst suppliers. We want to find the worst 8 suppliers and determine what percentage of the downtime they are responsible for creating. We can do this by changing the downtime minimum by vendor area chart to a tree map. On page 3 of the report, Downtime Analysis, I'll select Edit Report in the upper left corner. 2. Next, I'll select the downtime minimum by vendor area chart, and in the visualization pane, select Tree Map. From this tree map, I can see the top 8 vendors are the 8 blocks on the left of the tree map. We can also see they account for about 50% of all downtime minutes. 3. I select Power BI in the top navigation bar to go back to the dashboard. Next, we compare plants. We can begin by exploring which plant does a better job managing defect material resulting in less downtime. 1. I'll select the total defect reports by plant, defect type map tile. The report opens to the Supplier Quality Analysis page. 2. In the map legend, I'll select the impact circle. Notice in the bubble chart that logistics is the most troubled category. It is the largest in terms of total defect quantity, total defect reports and total downtime minutes. Let's explore this category more. 3. I'll select the logistics bubble in the bubble chart and observe the plants in Springfield, Illinois and Napoli, Illinois. Napville seems to be doing a much better job of managing defective suppliers as it has a higher number of rejects and fewer impacts. compared to Springfield's large number of impacts. 4. I select Power BI in the top navigation bar to return to the dashboard. We look at which material type is best managed. The best managed material type is the one with the lowest downtime or no impact, regardless of defect quantity. In the dashboard, look at the total defect quantity by material type, defect type tile. Notice that raw materials have a lot of total defects, but most of the defects are either rejected or have no impact. Let's verify that raw materials don't cause a lot of downtime despite high defect quantity. In the dashboard, look at the total defect quantity, total downtime minutes by material type tile. Apparently, raw materials are well managed. They have more defects but lower total downtime minutes. Compare defects to total downtime by year. I'll select the total defect reports by plant, defect type map tile to open the report to the first report page, Supplier Quality Analysis. 2. Notice that the defect quantity is higher in 2014 than in 2013. 3. The question is to ask ourselves do more defects translate into more downtime? We can ask questions in the Q&A box to find out. 4. I'll select Power BI in the top navigation bar to go back to the dashboard. 5. Since I know raw materials have the highest number of defects, in the question box I type Show Material Types, Year and Total Defect Quantity. There are many more raw materials defects in 2014 than in 2013. 6. Now I change the question to show material types, year and total downtime minutes. Raw materials downtime has about the same in 2013 and 2014, even though there were many more raw material defects in 2014. It turns out more raw material defects in 2014 didn't lead to much more raw materials downtime in 2014. Compare defects to downtime month to month. Let's look at another dashboard tile related to total defect quantity. 1. I select the back arrow in the upper left corner above the question box to get back to the dashboard. Looking more closely at the total defect quantity by month, year tile shows that the first half of 2014 had a similar number of defects as 2013. But in the second half of 2014, the number of defects jumped significantly. Let's see if this increase in defect quantity led to an equal increase in downtime minutes. 2. In the question box, I type total downtime minutes by month and year as a line chart. I see a jump in downtime minutes during June and October, but other than that, the jump in the number of defects didn't result in significantly more downtime. This shows the company is managing defects well. 3. To pin this chart to the dashboard, I can select the pin icon to the right of the question box. 4. To explore the outlier months, check out the downtime minutes during October by material type, plant location, category, etc. I can ask questions such as total downtime minutes in October by plant. 5. I select the back arrow in the upper left corner above the question box to get back to the dashboard. Thank you for viewing this video. Hopefully the presentation intrigued you enough to want to read Michelle Hart's article in full. This video presentation can only at the very best give you an overview, so why not explore the data for yourself. Have a fabulous day.